Ever wondered about the sheer, unstoppable power of the ocean? Let's talk about one of its most awe-inspiring and terrifying phenomena. Tsunamis. These aren't your typical waves you see at the beach. In fact, the word tsunami comes from Japanese meaning harbor wave, because they often go unnoticed in the deep ocean and only reveal their true power near the coast. So, what unleashes these colossal waves? The most common cause, responsible for about 80% of all tsunamis, is a massive undersea earthquake. When the tectonic plates under the ocean floor suddenly shift, they can displace a gigantic amount of water, almost like pushing up the entire water column from the seafloor to the surface. This creates a series of waves that radiate outwards in all directions, similar to the ripples from a stone tossed into a pond. But these aren't just surface waves. They involve the entire depth of the ocean. Besides earthquakes, tsunamis can also be triggered by underwater landslides, volcanic eruptions, and even, very rarely, by large meteorite impacts in the ocean. Imagine a huge chunk of a volcanic island collapsing into the sea. That sudden displacement of water can generate a powerful, localized tsunami out in the deep ocean. A tsunami can travel at incredible speeds, sometimes over 500 miles per hour, which is as fast as a commercial jet. At the stage, the wave height might be only a few feet, making it virtually undetectable to ships passing over it. But as the tsunami approaches shallower coastal waters, the magic and the danger truly begin. As the seafloor gets closer to the surface, the wave's speed decreases due to friction, but all that energy has to go somewhere. The wave starts to pile up on itself, rapidly increasing in height. This is called wave shoaling. A wave that was just a few feet tall in the open ocean can grow into a monstrous wall of water, sometimes reaching over 100 feet high by the time it hits the shore. One of the most deceptive and dangerous signs of an approaching tsunami is when the ocean suddenly recedes, pulling way back from the coastline and exposing the seafloor. This is called a drawback. It might look fascinating, but it's a critical warning signal that the first massive wave is just minutes away. This is the trough of the wave arriving before the crest. Never, ever go to the beach to investigate a sudden sea level drop. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami is one of the most devastating examples in recent history, triggered by a magnitude 9.1 undersea earthquake. It generated waves that traveled across the entire Indian Ocean, affecting 14 countries and causing immense destruction. This event highlighted the urgent need for better global warning systems. Today, we have advanced systems like the DART buoys, which stand for Deep Ocean Assessment and Reporting of Tsunamis. These buoys can detect the tiny pressure changes caused by a passing tsunami in the deep ocean and send real-time data to warning centers via satellite. This allows authorities to issue timely evacuation orders, saving countless lives. So what should you do if you live in or are visiting a coastal area? First, know your zone. Be aware if you are in a tsunami hazard area. Many coastal communities have evacuation route signs. If you feel a strong earthquake that lasts for 20 seconds or more, or if you see that sudden ocean drawback, don't wait for an official warning. Immediately move to higher ground, as far inland as possible. Remember, a tsunami is not a single wave, but a series of them, often called a wave train. The first wave may not be the largest, and subsequent waves can arrive minutes or even hours later. The power of nature is truly humbling. Understanding the science behind tsunamis helps us respect that power and prepare for it. It's a reminder that our planet is a dynamic and ever-changing place. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the world of tsunamis. If you found these fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the science that shapes our world. Stay safe, stay curious, and see you in the next video.